Hi, this is Karen Clegg from Bright Diets. Just thought I'd show you a bit around my garden and the different plants that I've got today. So I think you've seen the pots, my little 4 pots that I've got with some herbs and different other little veggies. We've got a lemon tree here. We've got actually an alpine strawberry. If you can see a strawberry, they are edible apparently. They don't taste very sweet, but they're quite good. Good for the local wildlife as well. I've got a little pot that I've made up here from Op Shop bits and pieces, bowls, and drilled holes in them. So I'm hoping that will be my little strawberry tower. Got some bok choy that's finally come up and hadn't been eaten by caterpillars. So hopefully now I've got more diversity in my garden. If I grow some more, they'll survive. We have a blood orange tree. We have, I think it's it's called a Chinese spinach, climbing spinach. I haven't had much yet, I just want it to grow big enough in order to get a good harvest, but I'm hoping it will be able to grow all the way along the wall there. Got another little pot with mint. This is an eggplant that I've grown. It hasn't got any fruit or flowers as yet. But they're my pots from before with some beans. And we have just around here, we have some lemongrass. So lemongrass is quite good, I think, because it's aromatic. And it's planted here near the back door and the patio so that it can try and keep the mozzies away when it gets a bit bigger. Any other kind of aromatic herbs are quite good, so lavender or basil to keep the mozzies away. We've got some tarragon. Not sure how well that, you can't smell unless you crush that, so that's probably not so good at keeping it away. This is a shady spot, so I'm not sure what else will grow here. We've got some aloe vera, got some oregano and some mint, which was eaten by caterpillars too. Some geraniums for the bees. Some nasturtiums, also quite good for the bees and for that the macro diversity. And under the big shady tree, we've got some flowers. So alyssum, I've got some creeping thyme I got from the produce swap at Long Jetty. I've got my husband's parsley growing. He doesn't like the flat leaf one that I like. I've got some chamomile that's planted from seed, starting to get bigger. And I've got, thinking this is bergamot, wanting to make some tea out of it eventually. We've got some basil, so pretty good making basil plants. Just chop it off, let it go to root in a glass of water, and then that will make more basil plants. So they're pretty good for the bees too. And do the same with rosemary, but I think that works better in the springtime. We also have some, I think it's called Thai basil. Actually it's not Thai basil, it's another kind of mint, I think. Got some sage hiding here as well. Got some elderberry plants too. Got a rock orchid. I've planted some sunflowers that will eventually come up. Oh, there's a little lizard. We've got some gnomes to guard the place. Make sure everyone's behaving themselves. We've got some salvia. Salvia is really good to grow for the bees too. And a pear tree. And we've got some lavender. And this is one that's been in the family that I've started to grow. And hopefully I'll make a lot more cuttings when that gets bigger. We have, oh, it's a bit blurry, a dragon fruit, that cactusy one. and choco. So hopefully when we have lots of chocos I can make choco chutney. Got some tomatoes, some zucchinis, got a rose apple and an olive tree and a Granny Smith apple tree, and some more beans, and that was fennel down there. You can see that, the fennel, and big bean stalks. And this will be my berry patch. So I've got a blueberry, a mulberry tree. This is a native raspberry, and we've got some strawberries here. I just should cover these so that they don't get eaten by everything but me. And that is pretty much it. Oh, actually, not quite. We have some along here, either some ginger, galang galang, and the third one, turmeric. One of those, one of each, whichever one, I'm not sure yet. And some arrowroot, pretty good. And a banana tree, actually, right in the corner there. So, yeah, that's my garden. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the tour. See you next time. Bye.